Never a quiet week in rock music. But this just exploded. Machine Gun Kelly just dropped a heavy new track with Fred Durst, and within hours, fans were already dissecting one very specific lyric. Not because it sounds good, though it does, but because it sounds personal. And now, all signs are pointing toward one name: Yungblud. What started as a highly anticipated collaboration might have just turned into a full-blown rock feud, one that nobody saw coming. The moment this song dropped, you could feel it. It wasn't just another release. This was loud, aggressive, raw. A full return to heavy, nu metal energy, with Machine Gun Kelly leaning hard into that gritty sound, backed by none other than Fred Durst. And fans loved it instantly. The music video: clean, cinematic, high energy, directed once again by his longtime collaborator Sam Cahill, the same creative mind behind MGK's visual storytelling for years. Everything about it screamed, this is a new era. But then, MGK posted something that changed the conversation completely. "I see one particular line is going over your heads." And just like that, fans stopped listening casually and started investigating. It didn't take long. Listeners locked onto one lyric, and suddenly, the internet had a theory. That line. It seemed to describe someone very specific. A Disney background private school upbringing, someone now pushing a rebellious rock image. And fans immediately connected the dots to Yungblud. MGK never said his name. He didn't need to. Because when you line up the details, it's hard to ignore. And just like that, a song turned into a statement. What makes this hit harder? These two weren't rivals. They were allies. Back in 2019, Machine Gun Kelly and Yungblud teamed up for "I Think I'm Okay" alongside Travis Barker. And it wasn't just a hit, it was a moment. The track went multi-platinum and helped reshape MGK's entire career, marking his transition from rap into rock. It also introduced Yungblud to a massive American audience. They followed it up with another collaboration. They praised each other in interviews. At one point, MGK even compared their bond to legends like Elton John and Jimi Hendrix. That's how close they were. And then, silence. No drama. No public fallout. No headlines. They just stopped. No collaborations. No mentions. No interaction. For years, fans wondered what happened, but neither artist addressed it directly. Until recently. In an interview, Yungblud kept things respectful, saying MGK supported him early on and that they simply went different directions. Simple, clean, diplomatic. But that wasn't the full story. Because elsewhere, the tone started to shift. Things took a turn during an appearance on the podcast hosted by Sharon Osbourne and Kelly Osbourne. At one point, Kelly made a bold comment. Someone had ripped off Yungblud's style. She didn't say who. But Yungblud's response? He immediately defended the origin of his look, especially his signature pink aesthetic, linking it back to Jamie Reed and the Sex Pistols era. Now here's where it gets interesting. Because there was another artist in modern rock who built an entire era around pink. And that artist was Machine Gun Kelly. Pink guitars. Pink outfits. Even a documentary titled Life in Pink. And that era started right after his work with Yungblud. Coincidence? Fans weren't so sure anymore. Now fast forward to this new track. That lyric. It hits differently when you remember everything that came before. Because MGK appears to reference a Disney pastor polished upbringing, someone portraying a rebellious image. And here's the reality. Yungblud did appear on the Disney series The Lodge. He was part of that system. So when MGK drops a line like that, with Fred Durst backing the energy, it doesn't feel random. It feels intentional, calculated, and very, very direct. Here's another detail that adds fuel to the fire. Yungblud was originally scheduled to tour with Limp Bizkit, and then suddenly dropped off. No clear explanation. Now, months later, MGK is teaming up with their frontman on a track that seems to take shots at him. That's not just timing. That's a storyline. The second this track hit, it didn't just stay with fans, it started creeping into the wider rock conversation. Because this isn't happening in a vacuum. Artists, critics, and longtime rock voices have already been questioning authenticity in the new wave of rock for a while now. One of the loudest, Justin Hawkins. Through his channel and commentary, he's repeatedly challenged the image of newer artists, especially when it comes to background versus branding. And while he never directly fueled this specific moment, his earlier comments about Yungblud being a manufactured figure suddenly feel very relevant again. That's how fast narratives shift in rock. One lyric, and suddenly past criticisms resurface with new meaning. To really understand this moment, you have to look at Machine Gun Kelly himself. This isn't the same artist from a few years ago. He went from rap battles and controversy to pop-punk revival to now leaning back into heavier, more aggressive territory. Each phase wasn't random, it was strategic. The pop-punk era gave him mainstream dominance, the aesthetic shift gave him a brand. Now the heavier sound is bringing credibility back into focus. So when a lyric like this appears, it doesn't feel accidental. It feels like part of a bigger repositioning. Less polished, more confrontational, more rock. And historically, rock thrives on conflict. This situation is tapping into something much bigger than just two artists. It's reopening one of rock's oldest debates. What makes someone real? Is it where you came from, how you were raised, or the music you create right now? Artists like Kurt Cobain built legacies on raw authenticity, while others have been criticized for image-first careers. Now, with Yungblud being called out, directly or indirectly, it puts that question front and center again. Because fans today are more aware than ever. They research. They compare. They analyze everything. And once doubt enters the conversation, it spreads fast. Scroll through any comment section right now, and you'll see it. This isn't neutral anymore. Some fans are backing Machine Gun Kelly, saying, he helped revive rock's being consistent in his evolution and has earned his place. Others are defending Yungblud, arguing, his energy and message connect with a younger audience. His background doesn't invalidate his art, and rock has always been about reinvention. And then there's a third group. The ones who are just here for the chaos. Because let's be honest, rock feuds. They get attention. And attention drives everything. Right now, the most interesting move isn't what's being said. It's what isn't. Yungblud has stayed completely quiet. No response. No denial. No subtle post. And in situations like this, silence can mean a few things. His ignoring it strategically, preparing a response, or his letting the moment pass intentionally. But here's the reality. When a narrative gets this loud, it rarely disappears on its own. If history tells us anything, this moment could go in a few different directions. 1. A direct response. A tweet. A lyric. An interview. One line could flip the entire story. 2. A musical back and forth. The classic rock approach, let the songs do the talking. 3. Total silence. Let the hype burn out, and move on. But with how fast this is spreading, the first two feel far more likely. 1. Collaboration. One lyric. And suddenly, the entire rock scene is watching two former allies from a completely different angle. Machine Gun Kelly may not have said a name, but he might not have needed to. And now, all eyes are on Yungblud. Because in rock music, silence never stays silent for long. And before we come to the end of this video, I just want to take a moment to say a very big thank you to all of you for watching. Your time truly means a lot. In a world where there are thousands of videos you could be watching right now, the fact that you chose to spend a few minutes here with me on Hajararama TV is something I truly appreciate. This channel continues to grow because of viewers like you. Every view, every comment, and every bit of support helps this community become stronger. And that's what makes creating these videos so rewarding. If you enjoyed this video, please take a quick moment to like the video, leave a comment below, and share it with your friends or anyone who might enjoy this content. Your interaction really helps the channel reach more people who love stories, entertainment, and updates just like you do. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, Hajararama TV, and turn on the notification bell so you'll always be among the first to know when a new video is uploaded. There are many more exciting videos coming your way very soon, and I would love for you to be part of this journey as the channel continues to grow. I also enjoy hearing your thoughts, so feel free to drop your opinions, ideas, or suggestions in the comment section. Your voice matters here, and your feedback helps make Hajararama TV even better. Once again, thank you so much for watching and for being part of this amazing community. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, stay entertained, and keep watching Hajararama TV.